a teenager watching me, if you're a parent of a teen, please share this with your teen. It's in financial education is one education we are never taught in school, and it's very important for everyone to learn about their finances. So please take courses, educate yourself about money, read books. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Adoma. Today I tried to make some money tips, financial tips I wish I knew as a teenager. Some of them I knew, some of them I did not know, but I just tried to make general money tips for teenager. I made a video of what I wish I knew as a teenager, and I mentioned one of the tips there. So I'll put a link one here or here. I'll put a link. So let's get started. One money tip I wish I knew was a teenager is the concept of budgeting. Now I knew what budgeting meant, but I didn't understand. I wasn't intentional about budgeting. And you know, whenever I got some money, I made a budget of how I was going to spend the money, but I didn't like stay true to it. Like, this is how much I have, this is how much I should give for savings, this is how much I should give for emergency, this is how much. So that concept of budgeting I didn't really understand. You know, I just thought that budgeting was just meant making a list and that was it. So as for teenagers today, one money tip I want you to have is understand the concept of budgeting. Number two thing I wish I knew as a teenager was the concept of savings and investment. I didn't know. I never saved, and you know, I just always thought that I didn't have enough money, so why should I save? And you know, now I look back, if I had saved at that time, 2007, 2006, 2005, you know, my parents sent me 5,000 naira thereabouts, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 thereabouts for my monthly keep, and I felt, oh, it was too small. But now I think back, if I had started saving, number one, I would have had that saving culture, that saving habits, one, and two, I would have had some money. You know, let's just take this mathematics. For 5 years I was in university, right? And if I had saved like 100 naira for every month for 5 years, that would be like 60,000. Now let's not forget that sometimes I get some money from people, from friends, from uncles, from aunts and relatives. They give me money, so I would have saved at the end of my 5 years in school, maybe more than 100,000. And if I continued saving, and you know, I'd have saved enough to be able to invest. Now, this is another thing. I just thought that savings means just saving money and keeping it in the bank, but you save money to be able to have money to invest into something productive. Now, there are a lot of investment schemes, a lot of things you can invest in. I'm not a financial guru, but I think you should. And this will bring me to my third tip. Learn from the financial experts, study, read books about finances. And if you read The Rich Man in Babylon, the first part talked about the guy who was, I can't remember his name, but the guy who was very rich, who learned from that old man. And you know, the first mistake he did was to save money and give it to a bricklayer who in turn who told him that he was going to buy some jewels, right? But then the old man said, no, okay, you've learned one, you've been able to save, but next time do not give it to someone who doesn't know a thing about. So if you want to learn about jewelry, meet a jeweler. If you want to know anything about medicine, meet a medical doctor, right? So if you want to know anything about finances, meet a financial guru. So there are a lot of courses, free courses, even on YouTube. So learn about finances. Another money tip I have for teenagers is the issue of debt. Do not go into debt in an attempt to fuel a certain lifestyle. Do not. If you don't have money for it, don't bother. Live according to your means. Live according to your means. That's not what you're trying to prove to who. Prove to who? You don't have to prove to anyone. You do not. You owe no one that. So live according to your means. I see many people, you know, going to debt, borrowing money to buy designer bags, I don't have any. No. You have the money to buy those bags, please, by all means, do buy them. But I would not advise you to go into debt trying to buy those things. Okay. Thing I wish I knew as a teenager, I learned this later in life, to learn to separate my money. I have money set aside for savings, money set aside for emergencies, and money set aside for like miscellaneous when you make your budget, and money set aside for how you're going to use it. So for every money you get, I'm a Christian, so I believe in tithing. So you take out your tithes. After taking out your tithe, take out your savings, and after taking out your savings, take out money for for emergencies. Now, then whatever remains, try to live in accordance to that money. It's not going to be easy, but it's for your future, it's for your good, because I see many people grow up and they become old and broke. So they never had, they were never intentional about their finances. Another thing I didn't know, I didn't know one tip, or let me just say one thing I didn't know about money was that I thought that retirement, had to do with when you are old, like you're 65, you're 70, you get to retire. I didn't know that it's a concept. Even as a teenager, you can start planning to your retirement. By 40, you should have, it's possible, you have amassed a lot of passive income that will be paying you even while you're not in the workforce. I don't know if you get what I mean. Another tip I want to share with teenagers is to keep track of your purchases, and this is in line with making a budget. Making a budget. So when you make a budget, you are able to keep track of your purchases. I know, this is how much I'm spending on this item. Do I need to spend this amount? I need to cut this item and this amount I'm spending. So keep track of your purchases. I have there are lots of templates online that could help you on how to keep track of your purchases. So these are the tips I have for all the teenagers out there. So if you are a teenager watching me, if you're a parent of a teen, please share this with your teen. It's in financial education is one education we are never taught in school, and it's very important for everyone to learn about their finances. So please take courses, educate yourself about money, read books. There are lots of books, Rich Dad Poor Dad, Rich Man in Babylon. There are lots of other books about finances. So educate yourself about finances. You're not too young to learn about finances. So I hope you picked a thing or two from this video. Let me know in the comment section what stood out for you, and if there are other videos you love me to make, please leave them also in the comment section. And do not forget to like this video. Have you subscribed? Have you? What are you waiting for? Subscribe now. I'm looking. Yeah, click. Okay, please subscribe and share with your friends and family. Till I come your way next time, keep living intentional. Bye for now.